Moving along this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports podcast, we got to stay consistent and keep talking one topic for fantasy football fans out there because we
Woohoo.
got breaking news out of Jacksonville, Florida. The Jaguars have just made quarterback Trevor Lawrence the highest paid player, along with Joe Burrow, in the NFL. Lawrence's 5-year extension is worth $275 million with $200 million guaranteed. Lawrence will be making $55 million next season. He is the sixth player earning at least $50 million annually. Of course, you got Burrow right there with him with 55. You got Jared Goff making 53. You got Herbert making 52 and a half, Lamar Jackson 52, and Jalen Hurts making 51. That's the guys over 50 million annually.
Oof.
Trevor Lawrence is fourth all time in Jaguars franchise history in passing yards, 11,770. And
Already?
passing,
I'm sorry, already?
they haven't been around long.
Okay.
90s. And he's also, they suck. Jaguars suck.
For a long time. Long time.
Fourth in passing yards and fourth in passing touchdowns with 58.
Well,
But Max's record, including the playoffs, I believe 1-1 in the playoffs. His record, 21-31 overall. 21-31.
Mm.
He has 60 turnovers in his first 3 seasons, including an NFL high 21 last season. He had 14 picks and 7 fumbles last year.
Oh, yeah, the fact that his fumbles are so frustrating. Oh my gosh. So
There has only been 11 quarterbacks who've made their debut since 1978 that have turned the ball over more than Trevor Lawrence has in his first 3 seasons. Max, he's being paid as the best quarterback along Joe Burrow. You know, Patrick Mahomes has this interesting contract, half a billion, only getting 49 million this year. But Trevor Lawrence is paid like the best quarterback in the NFL. Is he a top 10 quarterback in your opinion?
ooh, man, I cannot wait to start talking about top 10 quarterbacks to be drafting, when we
Let me
when we talk about fantasy, but go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
let me name these names, Max. If
Okay.
you are undoubtedly taking Trevor Lawrence over any of these guys, you
Yeah.
stop me.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes,
No.
Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, C.J. Stroud, Dak Prescott, Tua Tagovailoa,
Oof.
Jordan Love,
Oh.
Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Matthew
Uh,
Stafford,
uh,
Brock Purdy, quarterback 6 last year, Baker Mayfield, quarterback 10, Russell Wilson. I just named 16 names right there, Max. Is Trevor Lawrence a top 10 quarterback?
Ooh, man. As soon as you hit Dak Prescott, I'm like, okay, okay. Like, and the only reason why is because I think Trevor Lawrence actually is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. But when you're actually thinking about fantasy stats, Dak Prescott's probably better. I mean, because he's got CD Lamb and he's got uh uh shoot, who's the other receiver?
Cowboys?
Yeah, Cowboys. I'm drawing a blank. Man, not enough football right now. Not enough football. I'm losing that. All I got is CD Lamb on my mind. But yeah, Cobrazy. I'm gonna.
I,
You go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm right there with you, Max. I actually have that line drawn after Dak.
Yeah.
So that's 8 names that I named. And then you
Yeah.
got guys like Tua and Love and Goff and Kyler. So I think Lawrence is in that mix. So it's a debate if he's top 10 or
Yeah.
not. I think it's
I
a debate.
I might go Tua. I might go Tua over Lawrence. I like Tua. I like Tua and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle way too much. Maybe. Man.
So we just said there that we're not sure if he's top 10 quarterback. So how in the hell is he getting 55 million a year being paid like the best quarterback? Is Jaguars fuck up on this one, Max?
They're looking obviously they see him as a franchise quarterback, the face of the team. And like we already said, that they're a losing organization. They have been for a long time. They finally have a guy that can throw touchdown passes. Okay. When was the last time they had a guy that can throw touchdown passes? What when they excuse me, when they lost to the Tennessee Titans in the playoffs with what Gordon Minshew? Was it Gordon Minshew?
Minshew, Blake Bortles, maybe.
Blake Bortles? I couldn't tell you any other. The only big time names that I can think of that the Jaguars had was the running back.
MJD, Maurice
Yeah.
Jones-Drew.
Maurice Jones, baby, Maurice Jones. That other than that, I can't really think of anybody. I can't. I don't. So this might be honestly the biggest name that the Jaguars have ever had. And Cobrazy, who's he throwing to this year? We got Christian Kirk, he's very reliable. All right, very
Yep.
reliable. Evan
Gabe,
Ingram.
Gabe Davis.
I don't know if I
It's
like
not
that.
it's not the best.
No,
Travis Etienne out of the backfield, I like him,
I like ETN. I do like
but
him.
it's not the best weapons because Zay Jones got released. Obviously Calvin Ridley came to my Titans, so
Yep.
let's not sleep on that.
Yep.
Yeah, Jaguars, they're gonna be fighting for the division, but I probably not gonna pick them. Probably
No.
not gonna pick them. The two best quarterbacks I can think of for Jaguars, Mark Brunell and Byron Leftwich. That's not big names.
No. Last, real quick, last thing, because I'm going to bring this back up when the season hits, but I'm not drafting Trevor Lawrence, and here's the reason why. Quarterbacks that signed a big time contract suck the very next season. I drafted Joe Burrow last year. He sucked. He got
Mike
and he got
Lee for
hurt.
the division.
And he got hurt. And he got hurt.
Mike Lee for the division.
Russell Wilson signs a big time contract with Denver. Sucked. Dak Prescott got hurt when he signed a big contract a couple years ago. I think Lamar Jackson's in that one as well. He got hurt a few years back. He didn't play the whole season. I know that. Look out for guys that sign big contracts. It makes me nervous. So, and even if he has a little tweak. Didn't Justin Herbert last year, right?
Yep.
He had an outstanding first half. And then he got hurt, and that was it. But he signed that big contract, right? I'm telling you, look out for big contracts that very next season. I'm telling you, we'll bring it up again in football season.